Welcome in, ladies and gents. This is the quick little Invincible Season 3 review. So, Robert Kirkman has done it. He's actually improved a lot from the monotonous, dragged out Season 2. So, Season 3 was on fire from start to finish for the most part. Them introducing, and obviously we've seen the separation of the Guardians and how Sincere is always he's always in the middle of something. And I did appreciate this season where we got some of his little backstory. I thought that was excellent to see, like how he ended up inevitably getting that scar, and just seeing the sacrifices that he has to make. And it takes you from, oh, I'm just automatically assigning Sincere as this just high priority, high ranking government agent who is just a pain in the ass to Mark, and it really humanizes this character and just makes you actually understand him a lot more. It's like, damn, Mark, you being a little bit too, you know, ideological about everything and being you having that very extreme morality compass that he typically has. But nevertheless, we see his mother Debbie finding her a new boo in this season. We see Oliver, really trying to grow into that superhero role with Mark, and Mark having to deal with that, and also Mark's relationship with Eve, and how that is constantly growing. They're becoming a better unit together. We see Duplicate and Immortal Man, and them finally, making a strong connection. I did appreciate, seeing that she actually has a somewhat of an evil sibling, Duplicate. I did appreciate that. As this show is always just super violent, absurdly violent, but that's just how it is in the comics, just showing you the brutality of what it's like to actually be a superpower being. And so we also see the one storyline that they do with I think it's not Black Samson, it's the other guy, the guy with that got the stone face. We see how he worked his little machinations, or maybe that was season 2, but I believe, because I did watch season 2 and season 3 like back to back. So nevertheless, we see also with when they split up with the Guardians of, we see how they got their own, you got the Team Bopper team over there with Rex and Amanda and the robot and all of them. And then we see what the original OG Guardians is going through. And it's a bunch of chaos for the most part. Obviously, the conclusion with Conquest was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And so it's lovable to see what this series has continuously improved on. And we do get Nolan and Alan on their own little separate adventure. I love that they brought in Battle Lion. I love that character so much, man. It's such a treat to see him come in, and him and Alan having their little interaction, and he's like, "You promised me a battle," and with the Vulture Mice, and I just love this. I love that character so much, man. So it was such a welcome surprise, but also a welcome to just see this character come to life. And so, yeah, this season it's crazy. And like I said, the guy with the electrical abilities that we see and his backstory, I appreciate what they did. I appreciate the angle that they wanted to take to show, the consequences of Mark's actions. But then obviously with the conclusion of that story in that episode, I believe it was episode 6, it just, at the end, it's like, okay, when we get the conclusion of that, we see his mentality still. I'm like, oh, okay, he's clearly lost. And then they bring him back, I believe, for episode 7 because this is a spoiler. All this stuff is spoiler stuff. So if you guys clearly, if you're here watching this, you clearly seen the series, or at least I hope you did. But if you didn't, just know I'm spoiling as much as possible. So you've been warned. I will put it in the title for you guys. But anyway, we see that the guy with the electrical abilities, we see him coming into the fold, and in that episode 7, essentially when the clones of Mark from all the different multiverses come together under the leadership of Angstrom, who I'm so sick of this dude, man. I'm so sick of seeing him. Like, he already been for like since what, season 1, I believe. It's just like, or actually no, I think it was season 2. But I'm already just over this character. I'm just like, bro, his storyline needs to die. Seriously. He's a one character where I'm just like, bro, just stop with this dude. This dude, and I love Sterling K. Brown. The dude is phenomenal. He does a great job with this character, but I'm sick of this character. I'm sick of him. Like, let's move on from him, Robert. Let's move on. Next season, you and your writer, your team, let's move on from him. Let's move on. Obviously, I know we're not gonna get the one who we really looking for. That one, the ultimate Vulture Mike. We know we ain't getting him no time soon. Obviously, they show the female who we know in her little story that she has with Mark in the comics. I'm not gonna spoil that for none of you guys who haven't read the comics, but yeah, she definitely she most likely will be back at some point. And so yeah, it's just this season just it was great. It really was, and we saw in the end we see Eve's evolution because we know from the comics, she's pretty much like I want to say a combination of like a Scarlet Witch and who's the other female character that's like super powerful that like can base and she's basically like a Jean Grey mixed with a Scarlet Witch almost. And Jean Grey when she's like in her Phoenix persona, when she's possessed by that Phoenix spirit. But yeah, it's incredible, and it was really a very 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 good season, and I'm excited to see what they do with season 4. I hope it comes out next year in 2026, and yeah, I love this. I love what I saw this season. It's more that I probably would talk about, but this is just a quick little review just to give my quick thoughts about it. And so, yeah, I want to know what you guys think about it. If you guys want to comment down below, you got any other things you want to add to this, I really appreciate it. And yeah, peace.